This journey began with one of my best sleeps ever on a sleeper train, followed by a brief chat with a Chinese man.
你在中国好几年了，在我们这里几年了？
我在这里2个星期、3个星期，但是以前我在厦门读书。
厦门读书？
但是我是在爱尔兰学习中文。
哦，爱尔兰学习中文。
After a lonely start to my semester here in China, I soon made friends and was invited to travel to Chángshā for the Mid-Autumn Festival holiday. Upon arrival, we meandered around, admiring the traditional architecture and sculptures, alongside the more futuristic aspects of the city. It's funny, at this point I still hadn't explored Wuhan yet, so it felt weird getting so familiar with Chángshā after a few days.
More than 15 times.
Yeah, me too.
Like 20 times.
If someone says, I like your bracelet, you can say, oh, I got it in this place, and you remember, and it's nice.
Our first destination was Kaifu Temple, a Buddhist temple that dates back to the 5 Dynasties period, so from 907 to 979 AD. It was a nice little oasis in the middle of the city, and I was happy to have a chance to whip out my zoom lens to capture the familiar sight of pigeons and geese, along with the less familiar side of turtles. This temple was actually built earlier than the city, so this is saying, there comes first the Kaifu Temple, then the Chángshā city. At Kaifu Temple, the way of burning incense is a little bit different from other temples apparently. Instead of lighting the incense and inserting it into the incense burner, you just throw it directly into the fire. And after some Googling, I learned that bowing 3 times in each direction, like you see here, is a way of showing respect to heaven, earth, and all life. All of a sudden, it started pouring rain, and it didn't seem like it was going to stop anytime soon. First, we took the opportunity to eat a vegetarian meal in the canteen, and then we continued to stroll around the covered parts of the temple. Actually, I think the rain made the whole experience even better. It kind of gave our time a slower, calmer, cozier vibe, and it revealed the use of these rain catchers, which I had been wondering about. I think we all really appreciated our time in the temple, and the rain cleared up just as it was time for us to leave. After Kaifu Temple, our plan was to go see the famous statue of Mao's head, but after spending a lot of time with a sweet Chinese girl who tried and tried to help us get tickets but to no avail, we decided to give up and try again the next day. Our tired feet needed a break, so we sat and admired the insane view along the river, watching the reflection of the city lights dance on the water. because it was the Mid-Autumn Festival, we decided to finish the night with mooncakes. Unfortunately, the ones we chose had a salty egg yolk filling, and it was disgusting. The next day we headed to Yuelu Mountain. The mountain is pretty central in the city, so we never really felt totally immersed in nature, especially with the cafes and restaurants halfway up the mountain. But we did enjoy nice views, structures and statues, and even saw a squirrel, which I didn't manage to get on video. Oh, cool. We also wandered into a tea house, and a man gave us a little tour and explained the cultural significance of the art, instruments and furniture to us.
这个和这些都具有我们中国的古老文化，对传承非常具有代表性。古老文化，对，对，您来自哪里？
As you can see, it was exceptionally busy, being a national holiday. After the mountain, we had some time to kill before trying again to see Mousehead, so we decided to go to a random nearby lake. Again, we strolled around, enjoying the calm and the nature, and starting to get tired. Luckily, we stumbled across a cute little cafe with these inhumane little fish tanks where we sat, enjoyed snacks and drinks, and did some reading and doodling. It was a much-needed rest before heading back out to go to our final destination. This time, we managed to get the shuttle bus and realized it probably wouldn't have actually taken that long to go by foot. We explored the surrounding area, admired the moon and the giant lily pads swaying gently, before finally seeing the glory of young Chairman Mao, looking out at the skyscrapers and selfie takers. We finished up the night with some food and a sneaky beer. I had been feeling a bit stressed about going on the trip, simply because I had a lot of college work to catch up on. But as my brother said, when I'm on my deathbed, I won't be thinking about the study I got done. I'll be thinking about the adventures I had with friends. And sure, wasn't he dead right?